Hello, welcome to the EagleSix test video. Today we're going to be testing the Tokyo Marine HK416C model. So this is the recoil variant, so it's obviously got the recoil system in the side there. It's worth pointing out, obviously, with the 416C is a slightly smaller weight just because of the sheer how small the gun is, so with the 416C system on the back here. This is the one 416 model where the felt recoil is a little bit less than what the normal 416 is. So that's something worth pointing out for anybody looking to buy one of these. Obviously it's got the auto stop system. What it also has is a proprietary battery system for battery magazines, which is just in here. So what we've done is, even though we've wired a gate Titan in here, we've actually retained that system, so you've got the option to still run the battery magazines if you want to. Not the most common option, to be honest, so normally it's a PEC box or a battery foregrip. So both of those options are on the listings for this particular gun, because we try and obviously streamline the purchase of this particular one, because it's a bit confusing when you're sort of looking at it and you sort of the assumption that you can just buy any battery and just plug onto it and away you go. Obviously no, it's a bit complicated with the battery mags and or the front battery. So what we've done is we've obviously we've wired in a gate Titan advanced, so we've gone and just sort of kept this sort of standard loom going on here, and brought it through to a Dean's connector at the front here. So you can see the small Dean's connector just tucked in there. So obviously we've got a PTS foregrip, which obviously we'll be providing for the customer, and we've also got 2 times 1100 7.4 volt batteries. Obviously it's a small battery, and a PTS grip unfortunately doesn't come off without a flat bladed screwdriver, so there is worth bearing in mind that mid-game, sort of, you know, dinner time type thing, definitely worth changing out to a different battery, and you will need a screwdriver in order to get this thing off, in order to pull the wires through to then obviously feed in a new battery and then just tuck it in there. So it is a little bit fiddly, so in how you sort of negotiate this in here with this Dean's connector, but essentially once you've plugged it in there, just sort of tuck it in at this angle and just try and get it down the side of the actual outer barrel itself. I think in future we'll probably get some black Dean's connectors, just to I think we can really get that sort of almost looking impossible to sort of see that it's got wires on there. But we did bring an extra bit of black heat shrink down this wire here, just to sort of cover up the fact that obviously one's red, one's black on the normal batteries. So I think that just sort of cosmetically looks nicer. So obviously once you tucked it low enough, you can then take this cover here and see the flat portion that's cut out. That goes here where the wires are, and then the other one goes over there, and you just basically squeeze it in and push it down like that, and there's a little cutout here for the wires that you can sort of tuck that to, and that's it really. So obviously your wires sit here going into that, and obviously you got 1100 battery in there. So yes, it's nice. So obviously we've done the full Prometheus build on this one as well, and we've got the FPS up to 341 on 2s and 262 on 3.2s. That's obviously with hop set at sort of 65 meters, and we've gone for the Prometheus Sigma trigger here. You can see it, so but the blue variant this time. So I think that sort of looks quite nice on there. So you sort of see it. I'll move the camera. What else have we done? Cobalt TM motor, and obviously you know, Tightbore barrel in there. Obviously they're quite short barrels than these ones. Firefly Hop Rubber setup, and laylax trigger pin on the side here, because obviously we fit the gate Titan. And I think that's about it in terms of all the upgrades, which is obviously a fair few. Yeah, the main thing I wanted to sort of talk about was obviously point out the battery setup on there, and obviously how to do that. So hopefully I explained that well for you. And that's pretty much it. EagleSix blowback bar on the top there, and essentially everything we can do in there. I think it's the same as the normal level 10, except the spring guide. You have to use the original spring guide that comes with the 416 there. So that's about it. Cool. Right, we'll get some testing done then with this to make sure everything's all going good. So obviously 416C, so button on the side here, so you can obviously adjust it out there. adjustment on that. Yay. Go. Hopefully everything's all good, and obviously the spec's good, so feel free to obviously look over that and just make sure everything's all good. Yeah, obviously it's a lovely little gun, so it's a very unique sort of type of gun. I think I was looking up the real world thing of this. I think it's like police and stuff, and obviously the convenience of sort of folding it up means they can sort of sit it on their lap and get in and out of vehicles and stuff. So a real world sort of thing, I think. So I'm sure someone will correct me on that. But yeah, it's cool little gun. So I hope you enjoy it. Any problems, let us know. But otherwise, we'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you.